Hello and welcome to the first day of writing my book. So I am currently writing a book. I've mentioned it a couple of times on this channel. Something that I like to keep a little private because, I don't know, I'm just very superstitious and I feel like if I told everybody that I was writing a book that I wouldn't do it. But now, I feel like I have to tell you guys that I'm writing a book, otherwise I'm never gonna finish it. We'll talk more later about what my book is about, but right now it is currently 8:20. I need to quickly do some stuff for my podcast. I need to just make a couple of highlights, upload the video so that it's ready to go up next Monday, and I just need to kind of get into that realm for a little bit. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I come back it'll probably be around 9 and I will get writing for the day. So my podcast stuff ended up taking me a lot longer than I was anticipating it to take this morning. So because of that, it is already 12:15 and I have not done any writing yet. So we're gonna get into that now. Today I wanted to focus a little bit on my character development because my characters, I have certain arcs for them that will happen throughout my book series. So my book is a fictional fantasy book. It is featuring several different characters who play important roles in the story. However, it focuses primarily on the main character, whose name is Frankie. She is in her 20s. She is being thrown into this world of magic and vampires and werewolves and witches. And it's just a world that she never really believed existed, and now she is a part of this brand new world. So Frankie is turned into a vampire pretty early on into the story, and she's trying to navigate her life as a vampire, but lucky for her, her ex-boyfriend Gio was also just recently turned into a vampire. So together the two of them are trying to navigate the world of vampirism and trying to figure out how to come to terms with having this immortality. Frankie has two best friends, Violet and Bria, and both of them also play an important role in the story. Bria is a witch, however when the story starts she does not know that. She only thinks that her family is just super weird, and her friend Violet is also just a victim of circumstance, and so she's also thrown into this whole world not knowing what to expect. So that's kind of like the brief synopsis of what's going on. Their main goal is they're trying to find a cure to vampirism, and there's a lot of twists and turns and different elements that are at play at any given moment, and so I am trying to narrow down how I want to communicate those things throughout my story. I actually had a first draft of this and it had about 60,000 words, but I just didn't like the direction it was going. I felt like it was going by too fast and also too slow. I felt like there wasn't enough character development or interest in the characters as I was writing them the first time. So now I'm trying to improve that, and I'm trying to make sure that the characters in my story, their motivations are clear, their personalities are clear. Also, it just got really dark. I think the sun just got covered up. But I'm trying to include all these things and have like a little sheet for myself so that I can keep track of these things, because I am a plotter, but I'm also a pantser in the sense that I can just change things on a whim in my head, and I'm just like, you know what, actually I don't like that, I'm gonna do this instead. So today what I like to focus on is working on my character charts. So I got this cute little character chart that I'm going to fill out for each of my characters, and it's just kind of going to serve as like a guide for me so that whenever I'm thinking about my characters or I'm looking at my characters or I need to remember something about my character, I have that easily accessible. I have a first draft that I'm currently working on, and I'm about 10,000 words into it, but this is something that I want to do. I want to go back and do this because I want to make sure that I'm including the elements that need to be included. I don't know how many times I have to say that. I'm trying to make it all make sense to myself, because if it doesn't make sense to me, it's not going to make sense to anybody else. And I have so many thoughts in my head that's going on at any given second, and it's always about my book or something related to my podcast or literally just something. So I need to write it all down. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on my character profiles. So I actually just got 2 Amazon packages, and I'm really excited to show you guys what I got. I needed a couple of things that related to my podcast, but since they are related to reading, I thought that I would show them in this video. So first things first, I ordered a couple of these aesthetic pens, and you might be asking yourself, what are the point of aesthetic pens? And the point of them is for me to have them. I am going to be going on a trip this weekend, and so I wanted to get some stuff to bring with me on the trip, and I also just wanted to have things that were like specific to my podcast and specific to my reading of books so that I could like keep track of all that stuff. So couple of cute pens. I really like these ones. I specifically like the pink one, of course, but they're all really cute. Then I ordered this really cute travel pouch. I needed ones like this for taking with me on my trip. There is room in here for me to put pens. There's room in here for me to put little sticky notes, and then there's like more room for pens over here. I also ordered a couple of different tabs, but they have not come in yet, so they're gonna come in later this afternoon. I wish they would have came in with everything else, because I hate when they give me so many different packages, because it just feels super wasteful. And I feel guilty buying from Amazon already, but this makes me feel even worse. Then the last thing I got is I got a bunch of post-it notes, because I am running really low on my post-it notes. So I just got a couple, there's like 1,200 of these, I think, or something like that. There's a lot. But this will come in handy whenever it comes to annotating my books. So that is what I've got so far. I still have one more thing coming, like I said. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue to work on my little sheets here and try and fill them out and get as much information about my characters out of my brain and onto this sheet as possible. I might end up doing a little bit of collaging later, but I would need to get some ink for my printer. So maybe not, but maybe also maybe. I don't know. Does any of that make sense? Probably not. Anyway, I'm gonna continue this now. So I just finished doing all my sheets, and now I'm actually going to start the writing process. I am currently at 10,607 words in this draft, and we'll see how far I can get today. I'm probably going to work on it for about an hour, 2 hours, something like that. See how far I can get. I know kind of where I need to be. Since I'm a plotter, I have everything plotted out already, and I just need to follow the instructions that I gave myself and just keep on typing out. But I needed to go back and add in a scene that I forgot to add into in chapter 2, so I just need to do that really quick. It's a super short scene. So I'm gonna do that and then see how far I can get. So I will be back once I've done a little bit of typing. So I wrote for a little bit, and then I ended up having to help my boyfriend clean out the garage, and then we filmed a taste test that you see later in this video. But now I'm back to writing. Oh, and I also had to get ready to go to dinner tonight with my dad. So I'm currently sitting at 10,903 words. So I got a little bit done, but not. Excuse me, no cussing, thank you. So I got a little bit done, but I'm gonna try and get a little bit more done before I leave. We're not leaving until 5:30, which is an hour and a half from now. So I should be able to get quite a bit done. So we'll see how much I can actually realistically get done. But I'm thinking that if I try really hard, I can probably get about... I call that cussing because he's like barking at his bowl. And he does that to us too. Like, he'll get up in the middle of the night and he'll stand over us and do that. And I call it him cussing at us. Mando! But realistically, I don't know how much I can actually get done in an hour and a half, but I think if I try really hard, I can probably get about 1,000 words. But that's if I try really hard. Okay, so I'm about to leave to go to dinner, but I wanted to give you an update. I am at 11,621 words now. So that's like almost 1,000, right? I can't remember what I was at before, but it's at almost 1,000. So it is 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna go to dinner, and I'm probably not gonna work on it for the rest of the night, but I'll be back tomorrow to work on it again. And tomorrow is Monday, which means that I have like all day to work on it. I have every day to work on it because I don't do anything. I don't go to work or anything. But I've got time tomorrow to work on this, so gonna be doing that. Add this to my nano. All right, now I'm going to head to dinner. Okay, so it is the next day and I have just sat down to begin my writing for the day. It is currently 11:30. I'm feeling very refreshed, went to the gym already, did everything that I needed to do in terms of like cleaning. So now it's just, for the rest of the day, I get to relax and do whatever I want because I'm already caught up on my podcast stuff. I need to read my book, which I'll probably end up doing in this vlog, but I also just like don't really have a whole lot to be doing. So I am going to start writing and see how far I can get today. I don't know how far I'll get, but I feel like I could probably get at least another 1,000 words in and get to 12,000 words in the story. So let's do a little bit of writing. I also think I might switch it up and take my computer into my living room because I have a new lazy boy in there and it's very comfortable to sit on. So I thought maybe doing a little bit of writing out there might be nice, but we'll see what ends up happening. Alright, I am currently sitting at 15,200 words. So we're just going to copy this and put it into my Nano really quick. Woo, look at us. We're at a little goal now and I have a 2-day streak. But now I am going to go and read. I wanted to show you this earlier, but I forgot. I ordered a bunch of cute little tabs for my readings so that I can keep track of different things in the book I want to talk about during the podcast. But I'm going to go read The Wedding Crasher for a little bit. I'm really excited to dive into this book. I can't wait. I also saw that there's like a romance book that's like a newer book about vampires. And since my book is about vampires, I thought I would pick it up. So I might go to Barnes & Noble tomorrow and pick up a book for myself. We'll see. But I feel like I made some good progress today on my book. I'm pretty happy with it. And yeah, we're on our way to meeting my goal for the month of February before it's even February. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday. I am going to go and read my book for a little bit because I am a little tired, so I can use a little nap, I think. And my book will put me in the mood to take a nap. So I'm gonna do that. It is currently noon and I'm hoping that like by 2 o'clock I can do some writing. I'm hoping to try and get to like 18,000 words today, which is 3,000 more than what I currently have. So I'm so tired. I just want to take a nap. Today's workout killed me, so my brain is not the hottest right now. Okay, so it is the next day. I ended up just finishing my book yesterday. I didn't end up writing or doing anything of that sort. So that's what I'm gonna do today. It is currently 4 p.m. I went to the gym and then I went to Barnes & Noble, which I got my 2 cookies that I always get when I go, one for me, one for Terry. I picked up this book, which is the book I was talking about earlier in the video, which is When Life Gives You Vampires by Gloria Duke. I'm excited to read this one and see what it's all about. Obviously vampires, but I'm just kind of in the vampire-y mood these days. Obviously, since my book is about vampires, I've been in it for a while, but I want to try this book out and see if it is as good as it looks. I also got East of Eden, which is a book I have been meaning to pick up for a while, but every time I go to Barnes & Noble, they are sold out. So I decided to pick it up today. They finally had a copy, and this is a pretty cute copy. I was talking to the person at Barnes & Noble and they're like, oh yeah, these pages, people always think that like they come messed up and they ask for discounts, but I actually am a huge fan of like these pages when they're kind of wider like this. Like some are longer, some are shorter, they're a little bit more rugged. I just like the way that these feel a little bit, I don't know, it gives them like a unique sense. So I'm excited to dive into this book and read it. I have been waiting to read this book for a while. One of my friends in college recommended to me and he bought me a copy, but then I ended up not going to class that day, and so he just never gave me the copy of the book. So I had to go out and get my own finally, so we're gonna read this one as well. But yesterday I finished Wedding Crasher, and we were talking about it on the podcast this upcoming week. So, well, for you watching this, it'll be in 2 weeks from now, but we're talking about it on Friday or Saturday, so this book is on my list. I also found out I have a job interview tomorrow, so I needed to go and get a pair of high heels because it's in person, the interview, so I needed to go get some professional clothing. So I had to go pick up a pair of heels as well. So that is what I did so far today. I changed into my comfy, and wait until I tell you guys how many words I've gotten done today. I'm not even done yet. Like, I still can keep going, but I have written so much, and I cannot wait to tell you guys how much that was. But I'm not going to tell you that until I finish doing all of my writing for the night, because then I'll tell you how much I wrote today. But I am very happy with the progress I made today. Okay, so I have officially finished for the night. I have written tonight 20,291 words overall, which means I have written 5,000 words today. That is a lot. I told you guys I was feeling good today. I was on one. I was ready to go. But now I am just going to go and I think read my book for a little bit. My boyfriend's making dinner, and I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the night. Tomorrow I have a job interview at 4, so I'm very nervous about it. So I don't know if I'll be able to do any writing tomorrow, but if not a huge deal. But I would like to do a little bit tomorrow because I'm getting into like this part of the book where I'm really excited to be writing what I'm writing. So yeah, we're about halfway through chapter 6 right now. So we're making good timing and good progress, I think. Today is Thursday, so I'm currently about to start working on my book a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of plotting, I think, today, because I don't really have a whole lot of time. I have about 25 minutes before I have to start like really getting ready for my interview. If you can't tell, like, I'm wearing these things to like brighten up my under eyes, so hopefully I don't look so tired. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of plotting and just focus on that for a little bit, and then I have to get ready and then go to this interview. And then after the interview, I don't know, I'll probably reward myself with a nice little beverage and then come home and start doing some writing. I'm home from my job interview. It went well, but it's time to get back into writing. All right, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I feel like I got a lot of work done this week. I'm really proud of the progress I made in my book, and I am super excited to be as far as I am in my rewrite. I'm really hoping that I can potentially get a little bit of work done this weekend, but I'm going on vacation, going to a wedding in Arizona, gonna see my family, gonna hang out with my friends that I haven't seen in a couple of years because of the C word, and so I'm very excited to head on down there. If you are currently working on your own book, let me know. I'm really excited and interested in books, and whenever people tell me they're writing books, I'm like, tell me everything that you possibly can about your book. And of course, don't share the things that you don't want to share about your book. But if you have an idea for a book, or if you're currently writing a book, maybe give like a little summary, a little synopsis, without giving too much information, obviously. You don't want somebody to like steal your ideas or anything. But I'm really interested in reading something like that. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. If you are also interested in more content about my book, let me know as well. I'd be happy to make as many videos as you guys want me to make about it, because I love writing. I love this process. It's so cozy and fun, and I really enjoy it. So that being said, we do have a sponsor for today's video. This video is sponsored by Try Treats, and so they sent me a box where I was able to try different treats from Taiwan, and I'm really excited to share that with you all. So let's cut over there. This video today is sponsored by TryTreats.com. Try Treats is a subscription-based box service where you can get an assortment of treats from different countries. Each month there is a different country that is featured, and this month was Taiwan. So my boyfriend and I decided to give all these nice snacks a little try. We're gonna try our treats, see how they taste. Mando is going to, oh, you can't even see him, but he's sitting right there. Okay.
I think that must have been swapped out for whatever this teriyaki showy bonbon is.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I like these.
Tastes like kettle corn.
I like it though.
Surumi bean.
Yeah.
Dried bean curd.
Ooh. Are you not gonna try this one?
I don't want to, based off that smell.
Oh, it says that it's a traditional savory snack.
I saw what the consistency of that looked like.
Oh my gosh, that's awful.
The smell alone was terrible.
Yeah, okay, what was that?
That was
This one. That was bad. Okay, let's try something better this time. What are these?
These would be the
Nutrition biscuits.
nutrition biscuits. Scrumptious nutritional award-winning biscuits with generations of Taiwanese grew up eating with a traditional snack.
It kind of smells like a graham cracker. Or not a graham cracker. Animal cracker.
What it tastes like? Tastes like animal cracker.
Any preference on what you want to try next?
Mm-mm.
You want to try these?
Shots.
Which one do you want?
Oh, let's see the colors. I'll let you have the orange one.
Okay. What are these called? They're the lychee jelly cup.
Fruit jelly that you can squeeze the sides of the packet, slurping it in the jelly.
It sounds like it's gonna be like Jell-O. It looks like Jell-O. It's like less sweet Jell-O.
Yep.
That was alright. I'm not a big fan of Jell-O. I really don't like the consistency of it. Alright, what is this? This is...
I think this is this one.
Tsushima?
Yeah. Traditional flour cake snack. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
So like how you said a Rice Krispie treat?
Uh-huh.
It's like a Rice Krispie treat would be if you replace the Rice Krispie with Golden Grams. But then...
Maybe.
Or like Sugar Smacks, but
Yeah.
it wasn't sugary.
I'm scared for this one too. What are these?
From a konjac plant, also known as a konjaku potato, high in fiber and nutritious calorie snack, but with a soft and chewy texture. Good to eat on its own or with food.
That's actually not bad. You're not gonna like it.
Joy. Oh. Oh. You're right.
I actually like this a lot. This one, very tasty. I like it. Not terry though. Alright, we've got another jelly straw. Jelly straw is a fruit-flavored jelly in the form of a straw. Wow. The package allows you to enjoy you get to enjoy it by cutting it in half.
No, cutting it. What? It doesn't say cutting
Yes, it does.
I saw the terrible taste.
You really don't like that?
Oh,
Not
it was
that much.
nasty.
The consistency.
The consistency is terrible.
It reminded me of octopus, actually.
Oh, it was just like that.
Yeah.
But it was
I actually like that one better, but I don't know if it's just because I like the flavor of this better.
Yeah.
I don't want the rest. You can have the rest of that one. Okay, this is haw flakes. It is a traditional sweet made from the fruit of the hawthorn. Satisfyingly thin and chewy with a light sweet taste.
The consistency is kind of funny, like when you bite into it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like what you expect.
No. It's a little soft, I think.
That reminds me of fruit leather.
Yeah, a little bit. All right, should we do the chips?
Sure.
Potato twists. So rose chips are by Lonely God. They are potato chips in a unique rose color. So this is right up my alley. These finger-licking snacks are lip-smackingly savory, and they come in spiral shapes that are so crunchy you can't resist crunching on them. Oh, these are right up my alley. It tastes like a potato or a veggie straws.
They taste like those little, like tiny potato, like the shoestring potato things you can buy.
All right, next up, we got a little My Little Pony action. Cheese sliced strawberry. Cheese sliced strawberry are strawberry flavored cheese slices made by Taiwan's leading dairy brand. A truly unique snack. We bet you've never tried anything like this before, and we hope you like it.
Cheese
Oh, these are so cute. like a milkshake at the end of it.
Yeah, yeah, it's like the dairy in it or something. It's odd.
Yeah, this consistency was not what I was expecting.
The aftertaste is actually pretty good though.
That's what I'm saying, it tastes like a milkshake.
Yeah.
Our last item are these little bubble tea mochis.
Doesn't really taste like much.
All right, well, that was our taste test. Thank you so much, Try Treats, for sponsoring this video. These are delicious.
And thank you, Taiwan, for your delicious treats.
And some weird ones.
Except for this. Why?
Well, no, there was also, what was the other one that we didn't like?
Well, this one was kind of meh. That one, this little like Rice Krispie treat looking thing.
No, you threw, oh, these. We threw it away though, remember? Oh, it's like a yellow packaging.
Oh, yeah.
That one was horrible.
I didn't even try that one.
No.
Because I saw you bite it, and I saw what the inside of it looked like.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. Anyway, thank you so much, Try Treats, for sponsoring this video. We really enjoy it. Make sure you use code MADSVLOGS for 15% off of your first order. This is definitely something that I think is fun, and it's a nice little bonding experience, wouldn't you say?
Mm-hmm.
I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!